On July 7th, 2021, the head of Instagram announced that it will no longer be a photo sharing app.
And I want to start by saying we're no longer a photo sharing app or a Square photo sharing app.
Instead, Instagram is now focusing on 4 key areas, specifically with an emphasis in shopping. And as somebody who has never shopped on Instagram in my entire life, today I'm gonna let the almighty Instagram shop algorithm take the rails, and whatever it suggests that I buy, I'm gonna buy it. Hopefully it's not a disaster and I'm able to make some artwork out of it. But if not, and everything turns out to be a total dumpster fire, I mean, I'm okay with that too. There's only one way to find out. So without further ado, let's find out. All right, so it is currently Tuesday, February 15th, and the reason I'm telling you this is because I want to see just how long these items take to ship to my house. Ooh, look at Robert Pattinson. Doesn't he look so good right here? Oh my lord. The first thing that I'm gonna need is obviously paper. So let's go ahead and see what they suggest for art paper. Ooh, okay. The first result is from Art Snacks. You might recognize them from Art Snacks. And apparently they now sell art supplies individually. So I'll go ahead and add this Art Snack Plum Chester Square sketchbook to my cart. The second thing that I'm gonna need when it comes to art supplies is pencils. I always need a good pencil. I mean, like, how could I do anything else without a pencil? Oh my god, Art Snacks again? Really? They must be paying for like the top spot because, girl. Ooh, Tombow USA, I know about them. They're a pretty well-known brand. And lastly, there's also this one. It's a mini mechanical pencil for $7 and there's only 3 left. That's really cute, a mini pencil? Like, just how mini is mini? So I'll go ahead and add this one to the cart because I wanna find out. I have the paper, I have the pencil. The next thing I'm gonna need is an eraser. What is this? What is this? Uncanny cocktail wiener erasers? Okay, oh.
That is vile.
I'm gonna add it to the cart. All right, so looking through the art supplies, these Milo brush tips in the suggestion box, these alcohol-based markers, in this like 10 seconds of scrolling alone, they showed up 3 different times. It has free shipping, and apparently it's on sale right now from $30 down to $24.50. I've never heard of Milo's art supplies before, so let's go ahead and see what the brand is all about, see what their Instagram looks like. It looks like their last post was October 27th last year. So I don't know what's the situation with them. I don't know if they're an active shop, but since Instagram suggested them to me, I'll go ahead and add them to my cart. Since Instagram decided that I'm going to be using alcohol-based markers, this means that I'm gonna need a white ink pen. Looks like we got a glue pen. Not really in the market for that. It's suggesting eyeliner. Definitely not in the market for that. And it looks like the only result that I'm getting that's accurate is this brush pen by Art Snacks. It's only $8.65, so we'll go ahead and add this one to the cart here. And lastly, this one is so unnecessary and so extra, but I just saw this casually when I was scrolling through everything. This literally has nothing to do with artwork, but I just want it really bad. This is a tortilla art roll pencil holder for only $7.50. And this warms my little Mexican heart, okay? Like, I really, really like it. It looks like the tortillas that my mom makes. Love that, adding it to cart. And looks like I'm ready to check out, and I will see you guys in the future. Hi. So it's about 2 weeks later. Everything, I think, came in.
I'm pretty sure everything's in.
So let's start off with the biggest one and see what's inside. So this first package is from Art Snacks. Now, if you don't know about Art Snacks and who they are and what the vibe is, they're basically like a monthly subscription art box type thing. I think I ordered from them one time. It was during Inktober whenever they had like that special Inktober box, which was very expensive, but I mean, I kind of vibe with it.
She indeed did not vibe with it.
Hopefully there's 2 things inside of this because I ordered 2 things from Art Snacks and there's only 1 package, but I don't know, so let's find out.
I hate the world and everything in it. I hate the seasonal skies. I pray to God you're gonna be with me.
The answer is yes. They did put 2 items in the box. We stand an eco-friendly queen. Oh, I almost just had a heart attack. Look at the packaging. Do you see that white blob right there? That white blob is actually a sticker, but because the ink inside of this pen is also white, I thought that it spilled out into the packaging. I was about to freak out and be so sad, but crisis averted, everybody. We'll get back to this one in a second. Right off the bat, this seems to be worth the $18. Like, this feels like a fancy kind of sketchbook. And not to mention, this texture is made out of like a faux vegan leather type deal, you know? Isn't there a Harry Potter house that's like yellow and purple? Hey, Zach, can you come in here for a second? I'm recording right now, but isn't there a Harry Potter house that's purple and yellow like this? Hufflepuff or something? Or no?
Well, I think Ravenclaw is purple. I don't think they're purple and yellow.
Oh, they're just purple? Okay, never mind. I thought this was like Harry Potter, but apparently not.
I could be myself if you want. You said, please don't be no one else that you are. So
Oh wow, there's a lot of pages in this. I was not expecting there to be this many pages. And I'm not gonna lie, the pages themselves, they're pretty big. This is a really good size. Can you imagine doing like a whole entire artwork from like this side to this side? So on a random page, I'm just gonna blend 2 markers and we'll see if it bleeds through the other side because that's kind of a big deal to me. So let's find out.
So I hate the world and everything in it, just to get you off my mind.
Obviously it bled through the other side, but it didn't soak through the next page, which is kind of nice. And I kind of had a feeling it wasn't going to because this is some very thick paper. My very first impression of this is that Instagram did not disappoint with this very first one. Usually with these kind of videos, they usually don't come off to a good start. This seems that it's surprisingly well worth the money. For this first item, I'm gonna approve it. Top 10 favorite things of all time that I could literally do until I die. Pop bubble wrap. This next art snack item is called CureTake Zig Cartoonist White Brush Pen. According to the Instagram post, it looks like it can show up on pretty much any black paper. If that's the case, that sounds like something I would really vibe with.
He gon' say what's on your heart. I got 22 steps left till I get to your doorstep. Will you let me rest my head for a moment? I'll let you sit.
Look on camera, it's like perfectly white. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Usually with water-based inks, specifically colors like this one, which are really light, they usually aren't very pigmented and they're usually like transparent. It's kind of hard to work with them, you know? But this one is like, kapang! Look how much brighter it is compared to this white gel pen. What in tarnation is going on? I don't think I would have been able to find this without Instagram Shop. And I'm not getting paid or anything. But I mean, if Instagram, you want to pay me, that would be fine. But I don't think I would have found this otherwise. I'm gonna give it the stamp of approval tenfold. So for these markers, I'm very hopeful because this marker set that I ordered is pretty much the main art supply of this whole entire gig. If the notebook doesn't work out, that's fine. If the pencil, if the pouch doesn't work out, all of that's fine. But if these markers don't work out, then I'm pretty much SOL.
I can't get my head out of this rut. I need you to love what I made up, but you don't, and that's such a shame. I lay my head on hope for a change. I can't get my head out of my butt. I need you to love what I made up, and it's such a shame, just such a shame.
This packaging is very, very, very minimalistic, which is something you don't really see at all when it comes to art supplies. It kind of looks like there would be like a deodorant or something inside of this. It just looks fun and fresh. And even though I know for a fact that this is indeed 24 markers, in my mind, it doesn't really look like it. I wonder what could be the reason why I think those markers look small. No clue. The color selection seems pretty standard, nothing really stands out. And these markers are also, drumroll please, brush nib. Which is good because brush nib seems to be in general the more preferred for a lot of artists. So I think that's cool. I think that's a good choice that they picked to use the brush nib. I might have spoken a little bit
too soon.
My very first impression is that these markers are a lot more streakier than what I'm used to. In fact, while I was swatching these markers, I actually had to smell it to like double check that these actually are alcohol-based markers. And I wouldn't say that every single marker is streaky, because if you look, there are some good ones. There's some good ones in here. I don't know. I think for my first impressions, I can't really say that I'm digging these markers very much. Is it Gennara or Gennara? I feel like Gennara sounds a lot more like Panera, as in Panera bread. But anyway, that's what's in the pencil case right now, is the little tiny pencil that I ordered. It is so small. Look at this. Look how tiny this little pencil is. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to hold this. It's so small. Here's a regular size pencil right here, as you can see. And this little guy is the pencil that I ordered. He is so incredibly small. Once the eraser runs out, I don't even know where I'd get another one. And it makes me wonder, like, what a weird item to be featured on the algorithm. Because what it means is that so many people are buying miniature pencils that it somehow got picked up by the algorithm enough to be promoted to be the first top slot for somebody searching pencils. That was
A weird experience.
this pencil, because it's so thin and so small, it's actually kind of difficult to have control with what you're writing. I feel like at any moment, because it's so thin and fragile, I could like break it in half. And not only do you not have any control over your pencil, but also because it has like this little notch that you like clip it to your thing. As I was drawing with the pencil, it just kind of like kept naturally rotating and the little clip kept hitting my hand. I'm sure there's a reason for this and like why they specifically made these, and if you know, I would love to hear it down in the comments down below, or if you have a guess, I would love to hear it. I don't know how I would rate this. I would say I'm not positive, not negative, more indifferent. All right, so for these last two items, these are the ones, as you guys saw, that I am most excited about. Little wiener erasers, love that. And then this one should be the tortilla. I have never been happier than I am in this moment. I don't know if this is just like a Mexican thing or what, but I have eaten a toasted tortilla with like a cooked hot dog with some mustard on there. It's so good. Once you put your pencils in, all you do is literally just like fold it over. And that's another thing, is like my habit for a tortilla. This is how I fold them. This is the true Mexican way right here, but we're gonna ignore it. They work okay, just like a basic eraser. They're not bad, but it's not really amazing to where it completely erases everything off the page. But I think that's exactly what Instagram Shop is for, is to find cool stuff so you can buy it. So I, of course, am definitely gonna give these a thumbs up. So now that I've tested everything, I bought everything, we've got to see what everything is up close and personal, I'm gonna challenge myself to use every single thing that I bought in one single drawing. So my final advice, if you are seriously considering buying something off Instagram, is good luck. And with that being said, you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. I hope you guys have a good day. Happy drawing. And with that being said, I will see you guys next video. Bye.